Okay, hey, welcome back. This video about Octa captures, Roland Octa captures. These are audio interfaces with 8 ports, technically 10 with the digital, and you can connect them together and run both of them through separate USBs into a computer, into a DAW, so you can get 18 ports in and 20 ports out, or something like that. 18 ports in and 18 ports out. Either 18 in and 20 out, or 18 in and 18 out. It's something like that. I'm kind of confused about it because you use up one of the digitals to do this. You know, there's digital connections on the interface for audio, digital audio, and these are connected together via digital audio. So the input of one of them goes to the output of the other one, and that connects them and lets them like bridge the clock, because there's like a clock in these for like the stuff, midi and audio and stuff, I think, and they're on the same clock. So one unit becomes the master unit, that's the bottom one, and one becomes the slave unit, and that's the top one. And the way it works is you go into the software of the Octacapture thing, and there's going to be a tab. Let me just, yeah, here we are. So as you can see, this is the Octacapture software, and when I plug in, I'm not sure if it's going to be like this when you plug in, that you have both of them, because this is one side and this is the other. So this is one of the cards and this is the other card. This is the top one, this is the bottom one. Like, this one is that one and this one is the other. Yeah. And for the device thingy, for the thing I was talking about, you go in here and you press VS expand. So you download the Octacapture app, of course, and then you press driver right here. There's going to be driver settings, and yeah, you have to like make sure everything is set the same on both, and you're going to press VS expand here. And you might have to do it on both cards. Like, you might have to do this and this. Wait, sorry. Not that. But this. No, never mind. But yeah, you might have to do that inside your DAW too. Like, if you close that thing, and this is Cubase. So I'm going to go into Studio Setup, press Control Panel, and it's going to bring up my Roland thingy. It might bring up yours. And yeah, it brings up this thing usually. No idea why it doesn't do it right now. But yeah, it brings up that and this thing, and you edit this, and yeah, press VS Expand. VS Expand will say OK if you have the clock fixed. And of course, another problem, another thing that might happen is that you get this, but it doesn't say VS Expand OK, and you gotta have a digital cable. And a digital cable, that is, I really like, I guess it's low ohm cable, like that. It's like a phono cable. I'm not sure if this is a proper digital cable or not, but it works. It's short and it's good quality, and it goes from the in port on the master to the out port on the slave. Does that make sense? Kind of like MIDI. It goes from the in port on the master, from the out port on the slave. The digital ports, phono ports, of course. And yeah, that's the clock. And yeah, I'm gonna show you some more on the back, of course. So these are the outputs. It has 8 on each, like jack outputs. Sorry, jack outputs. And yeah, these are the inputs. These are XLR and jack, and they have compressors and gates and stuff. So we have 8 of these on each rack. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the upper one, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the lower one. And of course, we also have the front jacks. These ones. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. Of course, another cool thing about the Octacapture, you can edit all the stuff from here. Press system. Oh wait, yeah, press display and you get this. There was like a cool menu, like a hidden menu. I can't remember how to access it. Yeah, system 2. You hold this and you go into system 2. That's cool, right? And there's also like reverb and stuff. Yeah, you see? Room damp 8K. What's going on? Input, mix A. What happens if I hold this? Nothing. Well, you can navigate this. You can edit all the preamps. It's super cool. This is a great device. You see the compressors? You can edit the compressors from the panel. But I usually use the PC thing because it's a little bit easier. The program is really snappy. And yeah, you get a bunch of ports in Cubase. So the way I do it, I just have a bunch of mic, like a bunch of effects, like the mic going into a bunch of effects, and then it's just a lot of tracks, and then my guitar also gets a bunch of, I have like a mixer, and this is my front end. So the way I use this, I just plug into this, and this is just like neat and pretty, and this is like a fucking spaghetti panel. I just plug and plug. But yeah, all this stuff is inserts, and it's like doubled, so I can record this pedal and that pedal and that pedal and those pedals separate. Does that make sense? So if I don't like the sound of that, I just cut it out in the mix, and it's not in the mix. You get what I mean? So I can like have a bunch of pedals, and I can do the same with the vocals, and I can have like synths and drums and samplers and stuff. I have, yeah, 18 tracks I can use, so I can go wild. You know, 4 for the guitar, 4 for the vocals, a couple for synths, then a couple for the drums. Boom, 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 boom. It's great. But yeah, that's the Octacapture, running 2 of them, and they're like $200 on a good day. So you can get them for $400. You can have 18 imports with compressors on 16 of them. Compressors, and I'm not sure what to call it. It's like a low cut and phantom power, preamp, and gate with the compressor, and like a visual thingy, which is awesome. Of course, you can use the Octacaptures like mixers, and you get 2 reverbs. That's also, I forgot to say that. So the Octacapture has a reverb built in that applies to all the tracks. So it's like a mixer, and you can pull the reverb up, and it will mix the, yeah, well, you can set up, it will mix the track into the reverb. Well, it will kind of feed the track into the reverb, and then feed the reverb into the stereo out. You have a couple different options. It sounds good. It's a crispy, nice reverb. But it's like, it could have had some more options. Would have been cool if it was a full effects engine. But you get 2 of these, which is cool. So you could have like a guitar, synth, reverb, and a drum, drum bass reverb, some shit like that. You could have like the different thingies. Sorry, I'm tired. So yeah, I'll make another video about this probably, or maybe like a video about specs or practice, how it works in practice. Maybe some like troubleshooting videos, you know I do that. Maybe try and make it work for Linux. I haven't tried that. But yeah, see you later. Thanks for watching. And I guess leave a comment if you're struggling to do this. It can be a little bit tricky. And both the thingies come through this. I forget to say that. Both the audio gets routed through the phones on the master unit, which is dope. So like my mic is plugged into this, but it's being monitored through this. All right, good night.